Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Forest TV. It is the preview for Forest v Newcastle United in the current period talk. Obviously, I got the guys from Newcastle Fan TV on who will be talking to us about tomorrow night's game. I think it will be a tough game tomorrow, and I think hopefully Forest can go into the game quite positively, and I'm expecting changes. So here's the guys from Newcastle Fan TV giving their fee for tomorrow night's game.
Will from Newcastle Fans TV. First of all, I want to say thank you to Talk Forest TV for having me on the channel. And here to talk about our clash against Nottingham Forest at St James's Park in the second round of the Carabao Cup, I believe it's now called. So Newcastle in the Premier League have not fared so great. We've lost our first two games against Tottenham and then against Huddersfield. Tottenham you can kind of understand, but losing against Huddersfield, it really has hit home the problems that are currently surrounding the club. And this clash against Nottingham Forest should hopefully bring us a win, but also in doing so give us a bit of momentum and hopefully raise the spirits of everybody at the club. There's currently a lot of politics surrounding the place. We've had Mike Ashley come out and do a full half-hour interview with Sky Sports. You might have seen it, you might not, in saying that Rafa has full control of the club, but there just isn't a lot of money. And Rafa's saying that he's not happy with the transfer window and how he's missed out on targets. And the squad is looking very similar, I must say, to the one that played in the Championship, and there's a definite lack of quality to that. We need to compete in the Premier League, but we have made some signings. However, none of them really so far have shown that much. Apart from a couple of highlights in friendlies, such as Jacob Murphy scoring a couple of goals. Warren Lejeune looked very good until he got injured, but the rest are fairly underwhelming, and a lot of Newcastle fans are very much hoping that we will sign some very good players in the next few days before the transfer window closes, which should set us up for the rest of the Premier League. For our game against Nottingham Forest, I very much expect Rafa to ring the changes. Dwight Gale hasn't been so good so far this season, so you can expect Alexander Mitrovic or Hosselu to start up top. Also expect us to sign a 4-2-3-1. I expect Jacob Murphy to come into the fold, Rolando Aarons, Sim de Jong. In midfield, we don't have that many options with John Joe Shelvey suspended, and at the back we have had a little bit of an injury crisis where we don't actually have a replacement left back. And against Huddersfield we were playing Chancellor Mbemba, who is a right-footed centre back, at left back, and having Kieran Clark and Jamal Lascelles at centre back. Dummett and Lejeune got injured in the game against Tottenham, and players such as Lazar and Haidara are being told to leave the club, so they're not being involved in the current setup. So it's going to be interesting to see what Rafa comes out with. But I do overall expect us still to win this game with a home crowd, which may not be the full stadium, but still against a team from a lower division. I think we all definitely do still expect to win this game with a rotated side, and therefore.
Well, that's the reaction from Newcastle Fan TV. I do want to say a big thanks for them guys for coming on the show. I think tomorrow night's game, I think it probably will come at the right time, because I think, especially with us collecting momentum, it will give more of the players the chance to actually get a win out. I do think Forest will be putting that as one team against Newcastle with a couple of changes just to freshen things up. I think as well we are taking a good crowd up to Newcastle, as we have been doing all pre-season. I think it will be an interesting game to watch. I think we will be going there not just to put 10 men behind the ball and actually try and not play. I think when we do, we'll get it down and actually play football against Newcastle United, and I think it will be a very much good end-to-end game, which I'm hoping it will be. I think Newcastle will be up for it. Obviously they have suffered 2 losses this season already, and I think with some of the fringe players that are coming in, and I think it will just give them that little bit more momentum actually going into it. So it will be an interesting game, to say the least. Thank you for watching Talk Forest TV. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and thank you. Goodbye.